Welcome back to WTOL 11 Your Day. It is Wednesday, and just because Amanda's on vacation doesn't mean we're going to skip Amanda and Diane's knit along.
That's right, and we are so happy to have you join us. Do you knit?
I knit, I crochet, I love this. I think this is so cool, and I can't wait for you to describe what's going on here.
Yes, so earlier this week, Bridget, she's been following on the knit along, and she dropped off these octopi. Aren't they adorable?
We were just picking these up a bit ago, and I really wish you guys could be here and feel how soft they are, because this definitely feels like the cotton yarn. It's so nice.
Yeah, so it'll be great because the kids, of course, their parents can wash them for them. If they get a little bit dirty, and even down the road, of course, you can play with them. So absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Bridget, for sharing them. Also, when Amanda gets back, I have to show them to her, but also we are going to donate them to NICU babies in the area. So thank you, Bridget, though, for kind of showing these off for us.
Yeah, these are really important because babies in the NICU like to hold on to the octopi tentacles or octopus tentacles because it mimics the umbilical cord in the womb. So it's a very nifty invention. I had no idea, and I can't wait for you to show them to Amanda, and then, of course, donate them.
Yes, and I do have something special, Ariel, today to show you. And the knit along, I hit the road, and I wanted to talk with some experts in Elmore.
Ooh.
Take a look at this.
I can't wait.
Inside the store, there's many sections of yarn. So Christy, kind of take us through the store and point out all the different styles and types of yarn that we can work with.
Okay, sure. So you mentioned in one of your knit-along segments that a dishcloth is a good beginner project. So for dishcloths, we actually use cotton yarn. So cotton is a plant-based fiber. It's not the only one. So there's also bamboo, there's also linen, but cotton is great for dishcloths because it's very, very absorbent. That's one of the characteristics of plant-based fibers. They also tend to be very lightweight, so they're great for summer garments, summer shawls, things like that. They're relatively easy to care for. Cotton is usually machine washable, so that's great too. It's also very soft, hypoallergenic, so it's great for baby items and people with any sort of skin sensitivities. So another great yarn is acrylic or any man-made fiber. So over here, we have a lot of acrylics. This is actually one of my favorites. It's called Encore, so it's actually an acrylic and wool blend. But acrylics are great because they're relatively inexpensive. They are very easy care, usually machine washable and dryable. They make great yarns for kids' items, especially when you don't want to invest a lot of money into a project like, you know, hat or mittens that
they'll grow out of.
That they'll grow out of, absolutely. But it's very, like I said, it's easy care. So this is great for gift items too, because you don't have to worry about the recipient having to take special care of it with the washing and that. So.
And like you said, it was dryable, so you can throw it in the machine and it's pretty durable.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, what else do you have here?
So the last kind of category of fibers is animal fibers. So most people are familiar with wool as being like a fiber for yarn, but there are also other animal fibers too, such as alpaca, cashmere, which comes from cashmere goats, even angora, which comes from angora rabbits or angora goats. So these are your more luxurious fibers. They take a little bit more care when it comes to how you wash them, but it's totally worth it. They're really soft. You can get a beautiful drape with animal fibers that you wouldn't get with, say, an acrylic. So these are a little bit more expensive, but they're very, very beautiful.
Now, Ariel, I have to ask, did you notice her sweater?
Her black sweater?
It had a couple colors to it.
Okay.
Of course, the video
did look very nice. It looked like the sleeves were maybe a little puffy, kind of.
A little bit, but I really want to point out that Christy made her sweater.
That's amazing.
And it was beautiful. And when you know all these yarns that you can buy, it's just great to have that information. Yes, look at her sweater.
Yeah, okay. I was a little off, no puffy sleeves, but it's a great sweater.
But if you also know what to buy by going to the local yarn store, Christy and also her friend Corinne there, they are so helpful. I learned so much when I was going. You'll have to go sometime.
I'll have to go, and maybe some of our viewers will have to go to join you and Amanda with your knit along.
That's right, because we're going to continue doing our knit along, and you can post your photos and also explain what you're working on to our Facebook pages. Amanda Faye, reporter anchor, meteorologist Diane Phillips. Those are our Facebook pages. So snap pictures, let us know what you're working on. Amanda's going to be missing out, so we'll have to catch her back up next week. So tune in next Wednesday.
I may have to join the knit along, Diane.